April 25th. Small fish, big ocean. The early morning light found me relaxing on a dock, the tide gently but surely surging in, while I observed the life sustained by it. On this morning, I longed to know more of God, asking how I could remember how awesome He is. Immediately, a school of finger mullet darting beneath the dock came into view. Thousands occupied the space between the two piers, darting and turning as though one unit, graceful and quick. Each one was an individual, breaking away for a moment but quickly resuming its position in the body of flashing quicksilver. My attention turned to the water that was their world. They did not see beyond the piers, not knowing the water that sustained them gave them life itself. In the water they lived, breathed, moved, and had their being. Yet the water stretched far beyond the piers into the bay, beyond that into the gulf into the ocean, and beyond the ocean into the great depths. And my God has not asked a tiny finger mullet to dwell in the power of the sea's pounding waves, or the presence of the great creatures of the deep, in the crushing pressures of the depth, nor the rushing currents of the surf. He placed it in community in the shallow waters between two piers, exactly where it was made to be, in all the vastness of waters. He has similarly placed me exactly where I need to be, though I often question His wisdom. I fail to understand that I am a tiny fish swimming in His ocean. I swim about in my surge of activity, darting here and there, unaware of the one to whom I owe my very life. If I could see beyond my school of tiny fish, beyond my world between the piers, if only I could know His very presence is the water around me. How limited is my knowledge of God and His unbridled, unlimited power displayed throughout the universe and eternity. Finally, my eyes are opened, and I can see the water around me sustaining me. I can see that He extends beyond my piers and beyond the bay. I may never see the fullness of who He is, but as long as I am hungry to know Him, He will always reveal more. I am learning to become content as a small fish in the vast ocean of my God. Acts 17:28. For in Him we live and move and have our being. Isaiah 40:12-13 and 22. Who has measured the waters in the hollow of His hand, or with the breadth of His hand marked off the heavens, or weighed the mountains on the scales, and the hills in a balance? Who has understood the mind of the Lord, or instructed Him as His counselor? He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy, and spreads them out like a tent to live in.